They stay seeing me throwing shit. They stay seeing me on the internet active. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it burns some people
that
up.
I can't stop, it's that I won't stop. I made a few plays off a flip, now I'm on top. I'm Southside Chief, homie, yeah. What you know about it? Lake Street legend CEO, not the co-founder. What you wanna know about me? I'm so churched up, I'm the last man standing, but I went first up. Most hated, they don't say it when I roll up. The things that people say about me, they don't say close up. Check it, I ain't been to the booth in a minute. Niggas hate the fact that I'm winning. Who makes him the chief of the South Side? Oh my nigga, I'm not the lieutenant. When I was in the gym, you wasn't in it. FaceTime, so my windows is tinted. If I said that shit, then I meant it. Niggas gave me the rules and I bent it.
Still though, a big ass claim like that, that might take a minute. People probably do insurance scams on shit like that all the time. We rocking? All right, another episode of Minnesota's #1 daily show live on Lake Street. I'm your host, Podcast Poppy, a.k.a. Jake Faircloth. Follow me everywhere at Jake Faircloth1. Follow Live on Lake Street everywhere at Live on Lake Street. Special guest in the building. The return. We got the big homie, AK, back in the building. In the new building.
New building, I like it.
We done moved twice since the last time you were here. You didn't even get to see the middle one.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you didn't miss much. It was a little hot box. Wasn't much. Well, welcome back, man. How you been?
I've been good, man.
Yeah,
Can't
things going well?
Going well.
I see you out here moving, always still doing the same shit. So, I mean, I got an abundance of topics. I think what I want to start with is I think so we're talking about, you remember last year we did the Loud on Lake Street event.
Yes, sir.
And we're ramping up to do a part 2. Last year was successful, went really well. No issues at all. No nothing. No violence. No police.
Showing up.
Nothing at all.
Yeah,
it was really, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
And so now we're ramping up to do, part 2, bigger, better, faster, stronger. But I think the coolest part about it is if we're looking at August again, they're saying that we might be recreationally legal by August 1st.
Yeah.
Just in time.
I believe the date is like August 12th or something like that. We looking at or
for the day for the event. Yeah. Last year was the 13th. I remember because it was my mom's birthday. So yeah, we're looking at. They're saying August 1st potentially for full recreational legalization.
But that shit didn't matter last time.
That's true. It didn't. That's true. It didn't. And I wouldn't expect it to. But
that shit didn't matter last time, man.
But that's what I'm curious about your perspective on. Like, I'm wondering what that does for the event because, like you said, it didn't stop shit.
Nothing.
But what is that? Does that hurt anything this year, possibly?
No, never.
Because making it legal.
Because I mean,
everybody's gonna be fighting over.
Everybody was smoking and doing whatever anyway. You know what I'm saying? So now it's legal. I mean,
But now we might have like real life dispensaries showing up to sell it legally.
I don't think that's gonna stop nothing, though.
You don't think so?
No.
Or people fighting over space? That
that
might be a good thing.
That probably that, but that ain't gonna stop shit. Like,
I wonder how that's gonna work though too.
The dispensary shit's gonna be excitement for about 3 months.
That's a fact.
Until everybody understands that they're paying double what they paying on the street for the same shit.
Yeah, but in a couple of years, we're probably going to see Minnesota's economy is solid.
Always,
we have a solid economy.
Always,
here. But it's gonna boom it even more.
That's good.
That's gonna. I think we need that. Do you think that will leak into our entertainment scene?
I hope so. Well, yeah, because now people will have more money to fund the things that they need to do. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm thinking too.
Part of Minnesota is the lack of funding for a lot of these artists.
For sure.
Lack of funding. So, with that boosting the economy, you know what I'm saying? So, a lot of people should get in on it and make some money. So
you think that's I think that's the biggest thing.
Mm-hmm.
Is funding. It seems like no artists have monetary backing at all.
At all.
But I also noticed that artists have a really hard time parting ways with their money on things they should be parting ways with their money
exactly.
on. And you probably know better than goddamn near anybody.
They don't want to pay for their own videos. They don't want to pay for shit to be successful. They just want to look successful. You know what I mean?
Yeah, which is so backwards.
Backwards as
hell. And I'm honestly, like, it took me a while to even notice it, but like, you would rather pay money to look fly
and actually be putting in the work.
Be putting in the work or paying for shit that's worth
that you need to be paying for this career.
Yeah, it's such man. Do you? So
they want me to pay for it.
Yeah. Do you? So you don't ever seem discouraged, but do you ever feel discouraged by our music scene here?
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
You get frustrated a lot?
Yeah, a lot. You know what I mean? Like I said, the funding is part of it, you know, where these artists rather look rich than actually try to really be rich, you know what I mean? And like I said, they want me to pay for your videos and they shows and instead of you paying for your own shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's discouraging and shit, but you know me, I'm built for this shit. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I keep it pushing.
Yeah, and you have a better understanding of it than probably, I would say probably anybody. I hear.
I mean, shit.
In Minnesota, for sure.
I've been doing it the longest, so you know.
Yeah. You know, the other thing, and I know you've been seeing it, I think I've seen you speak on it maybe, there's been a lot of down talk about the Red Sea.
I mean, that's comes with the hatred, you know.
But what's that about? Because I've always said, like, Red Sea is that.
A lot of Minnesota artists and promoters and shit like that, they hate on what they can't be, you know. They hate on what they can't get to.
Yeah.
They hate on if they didn't think of it first, or they didn't think of this event first, and I'm always the one that's on top of shit. You know, like I said last time, I use a little hole in the wall club to build up all these artists.
Yeah, it's always felt like, you know, like, was it the Shelter in Detroit, the 8 Mile? It feels like you got to go through there. You have to go through there, or else it's not relevant. You know? You're nobody if you can't. And I feel like if you can't rock a crowd at Red Sea, then you got to stay at Red Sea until you can figure out how to rock a crowd. You can't. Don't go over to Poorhouse trying to do that shit, because.
I mean, people could say what they want, but at the end of the day, who the fuck then gave out as much money as I have? Who's giving away more trips than I have? Who's giving away more cars than I have? Who's giving away more opportunities than I have at that same little Red Sea hole in the wall club?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There ain't not the Gold Room, not to speak down on anybody, but not any of these venues, not the Poorhouse, not nothing has given away. We've given away probably over $300,000.
Yeah. I don't see,
if not more than that.
I don't know anybody that's done more than you have. I mean, they're gonna call me a dick rider for that, but
I mean, it's the truth though. You know what I mean?
There's a lot.
I don't speak on it a lot, but I mean, the truth is the truth.
There's a lot of fake ass people out there in positions of power that claim that they're doing this and they're doing that.
Shit.
But I don't see
nothing at all.
I don't see any.
I laugh at a lot of that shit, you know.
Yeah, I don't get what posting a picture of you with a superstar saying we did this for Minnesota. What does that do? For who? That doesn't, you know what I mean? And then meanwhile, they give that credit. I won't say names. You probably know what I'm talking about. But they give that credit, but then they see a picture of you with Joe Budden, and it's like. And
not knowing I've been knowing this dude
hate, and it's just immediate hate.
I've been knowing this dude for damn near 20 years. You know what I'm saying? It's just funny to me, because if you know me, then you know my credentials. You know, you know that I'm tied into a lot of people. I don't act like it. I don't show it, but I mean, shit. I seen my man jumping off the plane. He seen me. We seen each other. It was, what's up? We took a picture.
Yeah, and I don't see Joe taking pictures with a lot
at all with
people.
nobody. He wouldn't even take pictures with other people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean. That's my man's, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I saw the little back and forth in the post that we made about
right,
and I'm
just some hating ass motherfucker
like,
that would never say it to me.
Yeah,
you know, it's a hating motherfucker that'll never say that shit to me.
You even told him you were in the city,
right?
Right where you were.
Pull up. I'm wherever. I mean, you gonna have a hard time, but you know.
Yeah, I don't get them. There's a lot of people that just seem to be in misery. Like, I mean, just miserable human beings, just literally looking for shit to be mad about.
Yeah, some people just like, man, this dude been winning for a long time. How does he stay winning? You know what I mean? How does he stay doing what he do?
Yeah.
It's hard. It's called hard work.
Yeah, and it bothers.
No shortcuts.
And it bothers people that they can't do the short. They can't do the
It bothers people that they can't keep up with this old man.
Yeah.
That this old man outworks them double time. You know what I mean? It bothers them. You know what I mean? They stay seeing me throwing shit. They stay seeing me on the internet active. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it burns some people up.
Yeah, for sure.
But I don't give a fuck. You know, like I said, they're not gonna say it to me. So
work harder. Yeah, work harder. So I mean, off the mic you said that we ain't had no drama or messiness lately, but you didn't see the messiness that we got going on over here. Yeah, you didn't see?
Nah,
we're trying to set up a I guess a celebrity boxing match. Chief, are we calling it a celebrity boxing match?
I'm the celebrity shit. I don't know about other bros.
So Chief and Dutch Ruger been going back and forth.
I've been staying out the way of that shit. Man.
Yeah. I mean, I figured that much because I know you got connections on both sides to stay out the way. But they're trying to set some shit up for real. Somebody said 10 bands. What you think?
I mean, I'm cool with this shit as long as it's all in, fun and all in, not nothing too serious, you know what I mean?
It ain't been that much fun though. It's just been a lot of serious shit. I don't think it's too serious, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I mean, I got dragged into it. He said I'm getting hands and feet too. I don't know. I don't even know what I did, but
I mean,
I guess when you stand
I think everybody's grown man and we can figure this shit all out. You know what I'm saying? I believe so. I know Dutch and I know, you know what I mean? That's my little homie and shit, but I don't even really know what happened for all this shit. You know what I mean? I really kind of just stayed out of it, so I really never knew, and I never really asked. You know what I'm saying?
The issue wasn't even really with Dutch in the beginning. It was about Fats. It was about some shit that happened between Chief and Fats.
Okay, yeah. See, I didn't even know where the fuck this shit came from. Like,
that's what it was really about. And then Dutch, Dutch could be a little rah-rah sometimes, and he kind of jumped in and turned into some other shit.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know, but
some other events we'll
figure that shit out, man.
But I do love the idea of a celebrity boxing match.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Instead of some negative ass bullshit, you can turn it, spin it into something positive.
Turn it into some money.
Motherfuckers that got beefs or whatever. Let's figure this shit out instead of somebody dying over some bullshit or some posts or some you know what I mean.
That's exactly
let's figure this shit out and
we set it up. You gonna do the commentary?
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna do the commentary, all that shit.
I'm in there.
Whatever y'all need me to do.
You gotta have me. I'm commentating for sure. I'm doing the pre-fight interviews, the post-fight interview. I'm Joe Rogan. I'm doing
y'all can spin this on some positive shit and make a bag out of it. You know what I'm saying?
I think put up 10.
Make a bag.
I think many people could make a bag out of it. Yeah. I think we can get a lot of people involved and turn it into a huge event. I mean,
there's some shit I kind of did with the verses though, like SK and Carson had some beef, and I kind of spent that off into a verses, and everybody walked away, and the beef stopped right there.
It did.
Yeah.
But then SK got herself in another beef.
Well,
now her and Chocolate got some other shit going on.
Maybe we can spin that again on the verses.
I think that's what I mean. People said I'm an instigator.
Everybody make a bag and everybody and squash the beef.
That's what I would rather see. I mean, this shit is part of hip hop. Right. You know what I mean? That shit, like
it's competitive. Man.
It's one of my favorite parts of hip hop. That's one of the things that made me fall in love with it is beef. You know what I mean? It started with Pac and Biggie for me. Now, obviously, that turned into some other shit.
But don't nobody need to end and then nobody dying.
Agreed.
That's the only thing. I don't want to see nobody dying over no shit.
Agreed. I don't even really want to see physical altercations unless it's sanctioned.
Unless it's
why are we hitting
beneficial.
Each other?
You know what I mean? Unless it's like you said, a celebrity boxing or whatever, some shit like that. I'm cool. Celebrity wrestling, whatever. I'm cool with that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We can make a bag and after it's over with. That's the end of the beef. No more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes. Somebody walks away with a nice bag. And
you never know. Shit, niggas might be friends in a year or two and realize that what they was arguing about was some bullshit.
I mean, it is some bullshit. If I'm being real, it is some bullshit.
I didn't have that happen a few times. We got a little older and realized, man, we was arguing over some bullshit, man.
Yeah, that's how I feel like we're all too old. I'm too old. I'm not engaging in none of this shit. Like I'm trying to. I got a mortgage and I'm not. A
couple of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'm not doing none of that. I don't need to fight anybody. I don't do none of that. So yeah, I don't. But I get it. It's all in fun. I mean, it can be all in fun. It should be all in fun. But you know how shit goes.
I can squash this shit though. I can sit both of these niggas down and squash that shit easily. Like
I don't know if he wants to squash it entirely.
He said put up 10, so I got the 10 whenever he ready.
I mean, shit. Like I said,
That's how you squash it right there.
Yeah.
10.
Barked up the wrong tree.
Yep.
My bluff don't got
Fight it out. Squash the beat.
Yeah. Get 10. Put it up and go. But there's been some talks about charity Nah,
I mean,
the
shit.
fighters are the charity. If you're fighting, you're the
shit.
charity.
I don't know. That's cool with niggas wanting to do some charity shit. Then,
Shit, this is charity.
you know,
Charity's cool and everything, but I think in this situation, if you're gonna stand in the ring and go toe to toe and do all the training and everything,
it's for bread.
yeah,
right?
you gotta get the charity is whoever wins the fight. That's how I feel about it. But yeah, it could be fun. Could be a lot of fun. And we got some fighters here too. Like we got Slink
We got
Proper.
gyms.
We got
we got some gyms.
for sure. We got some real talented fighters out of
Slink's
Minnesota.
my man. Slink,
Yeah,
that's my
bro.
man.
We could bring Slink in. We could bring Shango in. We could bring in.
I've been knowing all them cats, man.
Bro, there's a lot. We got some fighters.
Since they was like teenagers and
Yeah.
shit. Like,
Aren't the Truax is from here? Caleb Truax and he got a brother. We got some fighters here, so we could get the actual fighter, the professional fighters involved too. Like we could make it a real. We could do some Mystic Lake shit. We could turn it into something really big.
We can.
It take some time.
It depends on how y'all want to do it, but we definitely do how
Yeah.
however big y'all want to make it.
That's
I'm with it.
Yeah, I think we should.
with
So
it.
we can have more conversation about that off the mic. So it's been about a year, I think, since we did the first interview.
Yo,
How you feeling about the music scene right now? Are we advancing? Is it still moving forward? Are we going backwards?
I feel like we're getting a little better.
Okay.
You know, a lot of artists are starting to do records with industry artists and shit like that. We still got a long way to go.
Yep.
But like I said, hopefully with this new funding of the marijuana trade, that maybe we can get some real shit going.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, I mean, I see it going in a positive way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree.
A lot of people taking it more serious, you know.
I'd like to see some of the people that don't take it serious just fall back. I think you could tell me what you think, but I think there are a lot of artists here in Minnesota that are really clouding up the waters.
In a way.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it feels bad to say because I don't ever want to tell somebody that they should stop doing something they like doing. But if you don't take it serious and you don't really want to invest in it and you don't want to show up on time for interviews and you don't want to, it's like, then just do it for fun. But stop trying to convince us. Stop trying to convince us that you're going to be the next Drake.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of that talk. It just it's like, and drop the damn music too. Like we don't.
No, I agree. I mean, I totally agree. Get out the way. A lot of niggas is clogging up a lot of this pipeline shit. Get out the way.
Yeah, we need more. I mean, we got a lot of cameramen, a lot of really great cameramen, but we need more. We need more engineers. We need more producers.
We need more security.
Security. Yeah, like there's plenty. You could still be in the industry and not be a rapper. You don't have to be a rapper.
Every day in my studio. Every day I tell these young cats, some this shit ain't for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some of y'all need to try to be some managers. Some of y'all need to try to be some role managers, shit like that. Like, this rapper shit ain't for everybody. Everybody ain't gonna make it.
That's another thing I think we're missing. That's a really big piece is management. We don't have a lot of people here that are really, truly
Solid
looking to
management.
professionally manage
right,
artists.
That's what I mean,
Yes, a lot of people just kind of
lot
trying
of
their
managers,
hand at
listen, this the shit that be killing me because, like, I'll find an artist. Like, I'll find artists every day. So I'll find an artist, and then they doing shows with me and shit like that. And then they'll find a manager or hire a manager, and they're still doing shows for me. Shit like, well, you could have did that shit without this motherfucker being in the way.
Right.
We was already doing this shit. Your manager ain't doing nothing but calling me. We was already doing shows together. Like, you know what I mean? Or this shit kills me. Like,
that's that image thing.
Get some fucking real management, bro. That's going to give you real opportunities and create opportunities for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not the same shit you already doing.
And somebody that's actually either gone to school for it and knows what they're doing, or at least open up their YouTube app. Figure, you know what I mean? Go on YouTube and how to be a music
part of
manager.
being a good management is connections, and having the right connections. And
do you consider yourself a manager?
No,
you don't.
I say that every day. I'll never manage an artist.
What about Tay? You don't manage him at all?
And that's my son.
I know.
Like, I don't manage him, but I create opportunities for him, and he creates opportunities for himself. I just try to make sure that it's solid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
yeah. I don't know if this is true at all, but are you the one that's kind of at the forefront of like when Boosie comes here? Are you the guy that's like the go-to for that?
He's been at my studio a few times. I mean, but I'm not the go-to guy or nothing like that. No, he's my friend. You know what I mean? We hook up whenever we hook up, but it's a lot of cats that he know here in Minnesota that he fuck with, not just me though.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. Yeah, I never know. Sometimes I feel like
he has a real good relationship with Dodie Kane. They got a real good relationship.
So that's the where the Snow Money came from and all that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope.
They actually were sitting on that record for 2-3 years. I'm the one that brought that record back to life. Like
really?
Yeah.
So they just shot the video for it when he was here.
Mm-hmm. But that record, they've been sitting on that record for years. And JTC kept redoing the beat, and I'm like, nah, I don't like it.
Damn.
I don't like it, you know. But
so they were just holding that.
He got records with a lot of people, man. He got records with Mo3. He got records with what's the kid's name from QC? The Crunk dude. What's his name? Crunk Ain't Dead or whatever. The little fat dude that be dancing all the time. What's his name?
Deuce.
Yeah, Duke Deuce. Yeah, he got records with Duke Deuce, Mo3, Boosie. I can't even remember them all, but Dodie's sitting on record. He's sitting on records. He's been sitting on.
Are you supposed to be saying this?
I mean,
yeah. Is that a secret?
Yeah. No, shit. You know, he got records. He been sitting on But he had personal relationships with these dudes. You know.
So he does that. He does that intentionally to kind of wait for the right time, or is it just they're not ready yet, or what is it?
Probably a little bit of both.
That's pretty smart.
It's not ready yet, and the right timing.
Or just waiting to get the time to shoot the video. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty smart. That actually, I respect that even more now, because Boosie has these like crazy surges of relevance.
He's been relevant since he's been out of jail.
He has, but I'm saying like he'll do something. I feel like it's once a month he'll do something that it's like he might drop an algorithm a little bit and then he'll do something and boom, right back to the top of the algorithm.
What he just did was hella love. Like, so he invited us the night of the fight. We all went to the Tank Davis in Vegas and shit, and he invited us to his club. You know what I mean? And for no fee, no nothing. You know, we actually could have even performed. You know, but everybody wasn't there. But he was doing features in the back of the club for $5,000 if you was in his club for 5 bands.
Wow.
In the club, he was doing features. Like, hold on, I'll be right back. Go do a feature, come back out, go do a feature.
We were trying to get him to do an interview for like 5, I think, or something like that.
Nah, that nigga would do a song feature for 5 bands. Like,
I mean,
he was doing it because the moment, the fight. He was his grand opening, and he was like, whoever come. And you a rapper and you want a verse from me, I'll do it for 5 bands. And so Cass was there getting verses and partying at the same time.
There's probably 1,000 Boosie features out there. Damn.
It's a lot, but that should be slapping though. Whatever he drops be.
So you were in Vegas for the fight? Were you
yes,
were you actually at the fight?
I didn't want to I was invited to the fight, but me being who I am, I couldn't leave my people. I was invited to the fight.
Got you. So you would have had
with me. So I was like, look, I ain't gonna leave y'all, so I'm gonna stay with my people, my Minnesota people. And
you had your money on Tank?
I actually didn't, and that's my guy. Like that's my dude. Like
you thought Ryan was gonna take him?
I did.
Did you really?
Yeah,
no.
I did.
How much you lose?
Not too much. But
the way you started that, I thought you lost a lot.
And Tank's my guy. Like I've been there while he's training. Like that's my big homie and his sister are been dating for years. You know what I'm saying? So I've been around him a lot of times. You know what I mean? But I felt like he was not gonna win that fight.
Damn,
I was so wrong.
I'm shocked.
I was so wrong.
You know how many people before that fight I told when they said Ryan, I said stop it.
I had to duck my head when we went out to eat after the fight. Shit, like my bad.
Man. Are you a boxing fan?
Not at all.
No. Okay.
No,
all right. I'll let you slide then. Because if you're not a boxing fan, I get it. Like if you see videos of Ryan Garcia just like training, he looks like the fastest man alive.
That's what I thought.
How are you gonna stop getting hit? How are you gonna stop him from hitting?
And that's exactly what I thought.
But I know
he fooled the shit out of me.
Tank's a smarter fighter.
He fooled the shit out of me.
Because he tried to come in with that that I'm faster, quicker than you, and ran out of gas, and then Tank.
Yep.
Night. Yeah. And that was one of the craziest knockouts I've ever seen. Knocked him, hit him in the.
And he a real dude. Like Tank's a real dude. Like
he's going to jail. You heard?
Yeah,
they just said it yesterday. They're making him serve out the rest of his sentence in jail.
Oh no, that's news to me.
Yeah, it was all over all the blogs yesterday that he's actually got to go do jail time. I think it's a decent amount too. I hope they figure that out because
I'm pretty sure they will.
Money will do a lot.
Yeah,
money will do a lot. Yeah, so I'm hoping so because I do not want to see
all that money gonna make it work for him.
You know? Yeah, I think you're right. I hope that's true though. But because we need another fight. He's got to fight again soon. He doesn't take long breaks between fights. So speaking of which, I wouldn't have brought this up, but you're rocking all the Timberwolves gear.
Oh yeah, that don't mean shit. I'm just a fat dude, man. I just wear whatever fit.
Okay. So you're not a Wolves fan? I want to know your thoughts.
Nah, everybody, because I wear a lot of teams a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So everybody will come up to me like, yeah, the Yankees. I'll be like, man, I don't give a fuck about the Yankees. I'm just a fat nigga that.
Okay. I was going to ask you how
I'm just a fat nigga. This shit fit, man. That's all.
I was going to ask you how you felt about Karl Anthony Towns potentially getting traded to Portland.
Yeah, he needs to get the fuck out of here.
I agree.
Too soft.
Yeah. They're saying the Dame Lillard trade could happen. Send him to Portland, bring Dame here.
I mean, I don't think that's gonna do too much for us, but
you don't think so? I think Dame and Ant will be a big problem. A big problem. But
where the defense gonna come from? Because neither one of them niggas play defense.
True, but I mean, neither does Cat. Shit, I don't know. I don't know. I'm actually boycotting the Timberwolves. I've been boycotting the Timberwolves for years.
Why?
Get Glenn Taylor out of here.
Yeah.
I can't stand him.
I don't like the shit they pulling with Garnett. I think they need to just apologize and let Garnett come in some type of aspect of management or some shit like that, and turn the Timberwolves around.
The problem is now it's to the point where KG has actually turned down offers. He doesn't want to come here. He wanted to before, and now he doesn't want to. So, but
I think if they apologize and retire his number and
Glenn
shit
just
like
gotta
that,
go.
like, you know,
Glenn got to die or go. One of the two. No disrespect to the family.
I thought Alex Rodriguez was taking over though.
He's supposed to be, but I think it's still a year out. Maybe I forget when it's supposed to happen. The full transfer doesn't happen for like another year or so, I think. But
maybe that might turn, you know.
He might back the fuck out. He might say, I heard he didn't have the money. That's what they said.
I'm pretty sure he can come up with the money, man.
Because the guy that he brought in with him to take over ownership was supposed to be like the big money. You know, A-Rod's got money, but the other guys like got money. And they were saying, I think midway through last season, I heard that they might not be able to pull the trigger on the full deal because they don't got the bread. But I don't know.
I'm pretty sure A-Rod can come up with the money. Call Magic Johnson, he'll be all
right. Yeah, maybe. No, that's competitive.
I think they can come up with some type of group.
I mean, he's out here. A-Rod's out here running around with Ant at the playoffs.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So
I've seen that.
That's a good sign.
Yeah,
that's a good sign for sure. But I don't. The people saying, A-Rod's giving Ant.
They can come up with some type of management group.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be back. Get Glenn out of here. I'll be back. That's my two stipulations. Get Glenn out of here and hang up that number 21 jersey. Put the 21 in the Raptors and then build a statue outside the Target Center.
I think Garnett will be on board.
Yes. And then I'll be back.
I think he'll finally be on board.
Yeah, because I was a season ticket holder for many years. I watched us lose bad in the Target Center for many years.
I was season ticket. Actually, my real father was interviewed for an assistant coaching job when they first came to Minnesota.
Damn.
So I was around Pooh Richardson and Tony Campbell and shit a lot. Like
Isaiah Ryder. That was a little after.
That was a little after, but yeah.
Yeah, my final straw was Jimmy Butler. When we picked Andrew Wiggins and Karl Anthony Towns over Jimmy Butler, I was done. I said, fuck it. We're going to let him leave? I'm leaving.
But nobody knew Jimmy was coming like that, though, you know.
Jimmy's a dog.
He's a dog now, yeah.
And the fact that we got
that's part of the shit, you know, all the things he had to go through, Minnesota, Philly, you know, to make him even a more vicious dog. You know
his
what I mean?
departure was doggish though. When he said, "Fuck this, I'll take the scrubs and run against the starters in practice," one took his shirt off and left and never came back. Bro, we let that man leave. The fact that we even got him here was already a miracle. And then we're just going to let him leave.
We don't get shit here.
We're just going to let him walk out because of Andrew Wiggins. And now Wiggins is over winning championships with Golden State. Man, fuck out of here. I can't.
That always happens in Minnesota. Every time somebody lead the Vikings, Timberwolves,
that's true.
They win championships.
That's true. That's true. That's true. We don't. Yeah, and we won't get one. We got the links though.
Thank God. A lot of these owners, they don't give a fuck about a championship.
No, they just want the money.
Yeah,
they want the money. A lot of these owners don't even
put a good enough product on the floor for the fans to keep coming to see. That's all they care about.
For sure.
Jordan, he don't really give a shit about winning a championship. He just cares about. And I love Mike. He's the best basketball player alive, hands down. But as a
not LeBron.
Oh, come on, let's not get into that bullshit.
Not Kobe. Kobe, LeBron.
Don't even put LeBron in the top 5, bro.
What?
No, stop it.
Whoa.
Are you kidding me, man? Real basketball players know LeBron is not that dude. He's not that dude.
LeBron is that dude.
LeBron James is not that dude, man. How can you? Okay, let me explain.
Top 5?
How can you sit here and say that, right? Right. Listen to this, right? Every team this dude go to, why do they have to pull off 10 trades, 5 trades every season? Especially when they're not making the playoffs. As soon as that team he plays for is not making the playoffs, what do? They pull 5, 10 trades every time. How is he the GOAT? Or how can he even be mentioned when the game's on the line? He shies away. He's not a killer. He's no Mike. He's no Kobe. He does not want that ball in his hand. He's looking to pass the ball when it comes to crunch time. He's not that dude. He's not that dude.
I mean,
everybody that you can name, all right, Kareem, none of these motherfuckers needed to trade 5 times a season. How many coaches has LeBron went through? Soon as they not winning, what they do? They change the coach. They change the 15 players. They give him a whole. I mean, how can you not win and your roster every year is for you?
I think what you're saying is vastly exaggerated.
How?
But
how is that exaggerated?
I understand some of that, but what you can't take away is how good he is at basketball. Like, that's what we're talking about.
But he's not a winner. He's not a winner.
How?
He's been in the finals how many times?
I'm not even sure.
10?
Something like that.
How many times has he won? 4?
That's a lot.
Okay, but does that make you have your losses are more than your wins? You're a winner? Well, if your losses are more than your wins, I don't care whatever you're going to break it down to.
But the problem with that argument is
your losses
are
bigger than your wins.
Most of the guys that we consider the greats are losers then.
Who?
I mean, most of them.
Mike ain't no loser.
No,
Kobe ain't no loser.
I'm talking about most of them, though.
I'm saying the ones we call Magic. Magic wasn't no loser. Kareem wasn't no loser.
Is Dirk a great?
Dirk wouldn't be considered great to me. I mean, he's a good player, but he ain't no top tier motherfucker like Mike or Kobe.
Allen Iverson.
He ain't up there neither. He's not up there neither. We talking about the greats, man.
But it's a team game, though.
Okay, I understand it.
So we can't take
but
away.
Mike made his team better. It's a team game, but Kobe made his team better.
I don't think Mike made his team better, though.
How not? How didn't he?
I think because they didn't. I mean, look, with Scotty recently.
Scotty recently said some
his
shit.
His recent comments were crazy.
Okay, yeah,
that was
because
wild.
why?
But some of the things that he said.
Why is Scotty saying what he's saying now?
Some of the things he said.
He got to look at Lil Jordan piping his baby mama every day. You don't think that he's bitter?
Right. I agree with you. I agree. Some of the things that he said, most of the shit that he said was wild. To say that he wasn't a good player is wild.
Did you see Scotty's stats? Have you look up Scotty's stats the first 2 or 3 years he came to the Bulls? He wasn't no hell of a fucking player. He was an average motherfucker, man. He wasn't no hell of a. What did Scotty win without Mike?
But I mean, Mike was too.
What did Scotty win without Mike?
A lot.
Did he win a championship?
No.
All right then.
No.
What did Mike win? What did Scotty win with Mike? 6 of them. 6 out of 6, right?
But here's the thing: is you're discounting. You're only counting championships.
That's all that
and
matters.
I don't think that's fair. No,
that's all that matters in this shit. It's championships, rings,
but
man.
But it's not what matters.
All that other shit is bullshit.
But not when you're talking about skill.
Skill-wise, he
Because
definitely.
some of the best basketball players on the face of the planet never made it to the NBA.
Skill-wise, let's talk skill-wise. LeBron can't dribble. LeBron can't shoot.
You're wildin'.
Huh?
LeBron, statistically speaking,
LeBron can't dribble or shoot.
He's the most.
He has no
ever.
moves. His only move is to run you over.
I mean,
he has no moves.
That would be your move.
I'm just saying, he don't have no move. He can't face you up and take you to the hole. He can face you up and run you over. His first 5 years in the league, they refused to call an offensive charge on him. If they would have called offensive charges on him, he would have been out the fucking game with 7 offensive fouls in the first half.
Man, I don't know about.
Come on, bro. I play this shit. I'm in the Hall of Fame. I can qualify to speak about this shit.
Some of your points are fair. Some of your points are fair.
He's not that guy.
But you can't. But getting to the finals.
The fact that they have to trade all the time shows you he's not that guy.
Yeah, but the trades are minimal.
How?
It ain't like they're making blockbuster
How many
trades.
times? But I mean, how many times do they trade? Man, you get this nigga Westbrook. They can't play that old man style of play he's playing. He's playing James Harden ball. Why you think can't nobody play with James Harden?
I mean, Westbrook
ain't gonna win.
Westbrook didn't play well though. He just did. He wasn't
okay, but he went straight to the fucking Clippers right after he got traded, scoring 30 and 20 something a game.
He played well, yeah.
Right?
Certain systems. I mean,
why couldn't he do that with your boy LeBron? Because LeBron don't know how to make nobody better. When they're not good enough, they just get traded.
He makes AD better. He made Kyrie better.
He makes AD better?
Yeah, for sure he does.
Bruh,
for sure.
Stop this shit right now.
He does. He definitely does.
LeBron can't even win a game without AD. How's he make him better?
Well, but you can.
How does he make him better? How does he? Who else you say he just made?
This
he
is
makes
too,
better.
Your opinion's too polarized though. There's gray area, because AD also makes LeBron better. They make each other better. I think
AD gonna do that regardless without LeBron, bro. LeBron might even be holding AD's game up. That old man style of walking the ball up ass shit. Don't nobody play that shit no more.
Why you hate LeBron so much?
I don't hate him, man. I think he's a great person. I think what he does off the court is great. I think all that shit. I think he's probably the best basketball player off the court that we've ever seen in life. But on the court, we're talking basketball, man. We're not talking about no other shit. We're just talking basketball.
Where you rank Steph?
He changed the game.
Top 5?
No, he's not top 5, but he changed the game.
He the best point guard ever?
No.
I don't think so.
No, he's not the best point guard ever, man. Are you crazy, man?
Who's the best point guard ever?
Isaiah?
I think Steph got him.
Man, come on. Shooting-wise, yeah. Shooting-wise, but leading a team?
How many championships?
I mean,
come on. I'm using your argument against you now.
What, he got 3 or 4? What, he got 4?
Steph got 4.
4?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, he's a great player.
I think he's the greatest point guard ever.
He's the best shooter I've ever seen.
Nah, Reggie.
No, he's the best shooter I've ever seen.
You don't give it to Reggie?
No
I give it to Reggie. Slight edge still.
Man, listen, man.
Well, maybe that's the old. Maybe that's the old.
Curry can just at the drop of a dime pull up. He's the best shooter I ever seen. But back to LeBron, he ain't that dude. I don't care what nobody say. He's not that dude.
I personally it's fun to have the argument because it's fun, but I personally don't even care about the argument. I'm glad I got to see Mike, and I got to see Kobe, and I got to see LeBron. I'm grateful, and I don't know who's coming after. I thought Ja's going to jail.
Yeah, I got to see them all. I got to see Magic. I got to see Kareem. I
just missed Magic.
I got to see them all.
But I got.
I used to play with Rodman.
Yeah,
I used to play with a lot of players. You know what I'm saying? I used to play with a lot of players.
You used to literally play with them?
Literally play with, yeah.
When you were at
San Antonio, we used to practice against the Spurs all the time. Shannon Anderson, David Robinson.
Damn. And where were you playing?
Rod Strickland.
Where were you playing at?
University of Texas in San Antonio.
You were playing. Okay, so you were going to college, playing ball in college, and you got to practice
play
against
together
them.
all the time. All the time.
So did you know Rodman well, or just play against him?
I mean, went out with him a few times in my early 20s and shit. But
he wasn't wild then, though, right?
Yeah,
he wasn't?
Definitely wild. Yeah,
I thought he started wilding after he got.
Yeah, definitely wild. Definitely.
You had some fun nights with him.
I mean,
you got a story?
You
got a Rodman story?
Not exactly with him, but being around and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was a young kid. You know what I mean?
No Rodman stories though.
Nah.
Never seen him do no wild shit. Nothing.
Everything was wild he was doing, but it wasn't no.
This is when he was in San Antonio?
Yeah, it was when he played for the Spurs. Yeah.
That was his second team? Was he drafted? No, he was drafted.
No, he was drafted by the Pistons.
Detroit, and then went to San Antonio, and then Chicago.
When he went to San Antonio was when he started acting like with the Madonna shit.
That's when he started doing the because before that he was just I think his story is crazy because he didn't really do no bullshit until he got to the NBA. Prior to that, he was just this humble, ugly ass kid that was good, kind of gangly and decent at basketball.
He could play good defense.
Like couldn't play offense at all.
I knew the Rodman with the tattoos and the pink hair and all that shit.
Worm, you knew Worm.
Yeah.
Worm. Yeah. Okay. Who's some young up and coming artists that we need to know about that you're looking at?
It's an artist right now, man. It's really cold to me, man. His name is My Top Shot from St. Paul. I have yet to see this kid perform, and the whole stage gonna be packed with people just jumping up there.
What's his name again?
Mod Top Shot.
Mod Top Shot. Okay. How old is he? Young? Super young?
She's got to be maybe 21.
Okay.
Like 20, 21 maybe. Like.
So you got your eyes on that? You got your eyes on him a little bit?
Yeah, I knew his dad. His dad used to perform for me and all that shit. So.
Okay.
You know. It's a couple, man. Of course, y'all know Jakari.
Yep.
Sleepy Savage. It's a lot, man.
I don't know how none of them guys feel about us. I really don't. I have no idea. Like it seems like there's a lot of shit, so I don't know.
Nah, man. A lot of people just don't be in a lot of shit. You know, a lot of people just don't say nothing. You know. Yeah,
I mean,
just because you got a problem with somebody or I got a problem, don't mean that everybody else got a problem.
No, I agree. Cause shit, that's what I'm Switzerland. When he gets in shit, I'm loyal. I'm loyal. I'm not gonna, you know what I mean. If he don't fuck with you, then I'm not gonna invite you up here to do an interview. But like that don't mean I don't like you or you know what I mean.
Right. This is business.
Yeah. Right. So I definitely understand that. Like I don't just I don't got beef with you just because somebody else does. Like I'm too old. Like I said, I'm too old for all that. I'm not doing that. That's some shit I did when I was young. Oh, it's fuck them? All right, then it's fuck them. Like, no, I don't.
I don't know if y'all, Deja Vu, she's an up-and-coming artist, female artist. She's
Deja Vu.
Yeah, Deja Vu.
Yeah.
Whitney Starborn?
Yep.
Whitney Starborn. I mean, it's a lot,
She's
man.
an R&B artist, right?
Yeah. She's probably one of the best R&B voices in Minnesota. Probably.
Yeah, I believe I've heard some of her shit.
Yeah.
Just on I think
we got a lot of songs. We got a few songs together.
Got some shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
I actually got an R&B album coming out. Man. Not me singing personally.
You on some Khaled shit?
Yeah. But it's all songs that I wrote and produced.
Okay, got you.
You know what I mean?
I thought you were trying to tell me about to start crooning.
JTC did most of the production. Me and him did some of them, but he did most of them by himself. But all the songs I wrote.
What do you think about JTC as an artist, not a producer? Did you like what he did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different.
It is different.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a voice that doesn't sound like anything. I think that's good. Like to be able to put something out. And I can't really point to another artist that you sound kind of like.
He's recording 300 right now. The label just blocked out 16 hours. He's recording for 300 right now at my studio right now. And we got Phoenix Flexing or whatever his name is.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Moody just flew in this morning.
Okay.
They got that show tonight. Everybody's at my studio right now.
Wow.
I just left, man. It's crazy over there. We got, on the one side, we got Phoenix Flexing and all them, and then on the other side, Joey's recording for 300.
Whoa, shit.
Man.
What's he recording? Is he recording himself?
He's recording
artists?
Artists that they blocked out time for, yeah.
Wow. Yeah. That's dope.
No, Joey, JTC's that dude, man. That's my man's, you know?
Yeah, for sure. No, he's
when it comes to this mixing and mastering shit, like he got the city on the lock, probably, you know?
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. I like the professionalism. I like the fact that he knows shit is not free, and you got to.
He done a lot of shit for a lot of motherfuckers that people just wouldn't know, you know, because he doesn't be like, I did this for, you know, but
yeah,
he's done a lot of.
He's been popping his shit a little bit lately, though, a little bit more than usual, which I like. I think artists and producers need to pop more shit. There wouldn't be artists if it wasn't for them. Like, you need your shit to sound good. So, come on out.
He's been doing all Skeet shit, you know.
Has he?
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Skeet. I see Skeet every damn day down there, man.
No shit.
Yeah. Humble dude, man. Humble motherfucker, man.
He got shit on lock right now.
Yeah, he do.
You think hottest artist in the state right now?
Yeah, he is.
By far, right?
Yeah.
I don't know who he's in a close second, to be honest. St. Paul kind of got the motion right now. St. Paul artists.
And it was crazy. It ain't just him. He got a whole crew of motherfuckers just waiting in line.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah, he got Migo right behind him.
They all
seemingly.
dropping shit. Like, they all come and record. Like, you know, them niggas stay busy. Like.
Yeah. Yeah, he is applying the most. He's applying maybe the most pressure I've ever seen. Him and his crew, they record a lot. Like, them niggas record a lot. And it seems like they're shooting a music video.
And it's one after one after one after one. Like, damn, these niggas got a lot of motherfuckers, man. Just waiting, they reloading. Like,
I just noticed yesterday that probably my four favorite albums that have dropped in 2023 are all St. Paul artists.
Who's that? Who you say that?
Skeet, Vo, Tarzan, Juice Lord. All four of them.
Yeah, shout out Juice. He's on the tour right now with
Prof.
Yeah.
I saw Tay say something about he was questioning something about how Prof didn't ever invite him to do the homecoming show, and he was like, "What the?"
Yeah, he don't. He doesn't. But I mean, that don't mean shit, you know.
Yeah.
I think he feels like Tay is
competition.
No, not competition, but like
they both just got that super
he's
high
up there. Like he doesn't need too much help.
Okay,
you know
that makes sense. That makes sense.
I know he feels like Tay got me. You know what I mean?
Still.
You know, he probably doesn't feel like she has to reach out so much to him because your dad can make these things happen for you as well. I can, you know.
I mean, I guess that makes sense, but at the same time, I would say you want the guy. If he's that guy to you, then he should be on that stage, right?
I mean, who knows, man?
I'm not trying to be critical. Shout out to Prof.
I mean,
Prof's doing his thing.
Whatever it is, it's love to Prof for even taking my son on tour to begin with. Like, so it ain't never no funny shit. Like, you know, that's my man's. Like,
have you seen any of the effects of that? Like, what's happened for him after doing the tour with Prof?
He gets a lot of calls more to open up for a lot of artists, you know, since then, you know what I mean? But Tate he's had a kid, a couple other things, you know what I'm saying, to where his motion ain't as solid right now as
he's not been too active lately. I've definitely noticed that. Yeah, it makes me wonder because since the day I met him in 2015, he's been active as fuck.
No, I mean, shit, man. My grandson is a handful, bro. Like,
that's good though. If there's a reason, a good excuse, that's it right there.
Yeah, no,
being a dad.
My grandson is a handful, but
and congratulations to you too, by the way.
Oh, appreciate it, man.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. That's dope. Okay, well, what else? What do we got? What do we got to look forward to? What do you got in the works right now?
Like I said, we got Loud on Lake Street, part 2 in August.
I believe we're looking at August 12th.
August 12th.
So y'all can put that in your books. August 12th.
I got a couple of. I got the strip club every Thursday. Club 422 now. It's open every Thursday night. The only fully nude strip club downtown Minneapolis with full bar.
Full nude, full bar.
Nude, full bar. Yep. 422 Hennepin every Thursday night. I got a couple outside festivals as well as the Loud on Lake Street, but I got a couple other festivals.
Okay. And Red Sea?
And just working, man.
Red Sea still popping?
Yeah, Red Sea still popping, man. We got a show tonight. Me and Cam Jones got a show tomorrow.
Okay.
So, you know, still doing, man. That's like 21, 22 years.
And you've been doing some events out in Cali too?
Yeah, I have BET weekend out in California. June 24th, I got a stripper ball.
Okay. You bringing some local artists with you?
Yep. Yep.
Who's coming with you?
Deja Vu's coming with me.
Okay.
JTC's coming with me. Jakari's coming with me.
Okay.
My Top Shot, I believe, is coming with me.
Okay.
It's I always take people out of town with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, all the time. But
that's major.
I be having so much shit, man. Sometimes I forget, man. So
yeah, I understand.
Old man still working, man. I'm still at it.
Well, if nobody tells you, man, we appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all, man, for this platform y'all giving everybody.
We want to make sure you get your flowers, man, get the respect you deserve, and and all that. We appreciate everything that you do for the city, for the state, for everything, and just keep killing shit. We know you're gonna. Nobody gotta tell you to do that. You're gonna do that.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the youngins for still rocking with me this long.
For sure. And stop hating. I don't want to see no more of that hate shit. Next time I see that hate shit in the comments for AK, I might pull up. And if I pull up, something is really wrong.
Sometimes I just gotta be like, man, they young, they don't know me. They too young, they don't know who they talking to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't know.
God forgive them for what they don't know.
They don't know any better.
Yeah.
Nah, you're probably right. Closing statements, closing thoughts.
Nah, man, like I said, I appreciate everybody for still rocking with me this long, man. It's 30 years of doing this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm still thankful to be able to keep going at it, and I'm still thankful, to still be putting young artists in a position to try to win. You know what I mean? So
for sure.
I appreciate everybody for rocking with me still.
Well, 30
still
years.
Coming to my events, still showing me love.
30
appreciate
years.
It.
Here's to another 30, man. Keep going. Keep doing your thing. Tell them where to find you.
You can find me on all social media platforms, AK Block Boss with 2 C's. And that's it, man. Hit me up.
All right.
If any artists need some stage time or whatever, hit me up.
A lot of them do. So do hit them up. I appreciate your time.
Appreciate you, my brother.
All right, that's it. Another episode of Minnesota's #1 daily show live on Lake Street. I am your host, Podcast Poppy, a.k.a. Jake Faircloth. Follow me everywhere at Jake Faircloth1. Follow Live on Lake Street everywhere at Live on Lake Street. And that's it. We out.
Peace.
It ain't that I can't stop, it's that I won't stop. I made a few plays off a flip, now I'm on top. I'm Southside Chief, homie, yeah. What you know about it? Lake Street legend CEO, not the co-founder. What you wanna know about me? I'm so churched up, I'm the last man standing, but I went first up. Most hated, they don't say it when I roll up. The things that people say about me, they don't say close up. Check it, I ain't been to the booth in a minute. Niggas hate the fact that I'm winning. Who makes him the chief of the south side? Oh my nigga, I'm not the lieutenant. When I was in the gym, you wasn't in it. FaceTime so my windows is tinted. If I said that shit, then I meant it. Niggas gave me the rules and I bent it. Same nigga that was trapping while I was suspended. You wasn't in them hallways banging, boy, you wasn't in it. Really a genuine nigga, homie, don't get offended. From East Lake, South Murder, I'm just it ain't that I can't stop, it's that I won't stop. It ain't that I can't stop, it's that I won't. Say, it ain't that I can't stop, it's that I won't stop. I made a few plays off a flip, now I'm on top. I'm Southside Chief, homie. What you know about it? Southside Chief, homie. Now what you know, look, I'm Southside Chief, homie. What you know about it? Lake Street legend CEO, not the co-founder. What you wanna know about me?